Hi guys, CC here, back again with another beginner tutorial for Pocket MapleStory. So today's video I'm going to talk about how fusing works on Pocket MapleStory. If you watched my last episode on how to get better equipment on Pocket MapleStory, you will know that in the end I mentioned that fusing is a way to get better equipment, but I don't consider a very reliable way to get better equipment on Pocket MapleStory. So for this episode, I'm going to talk about how fusing work on Pocket MapleStory, and then how it'll help you to get better equipment. But you'll see that it's not very good way to. It'll take a very long time to get better equipment if you choose this way, and fusing is not necessarily the best way to get better equipment. So let's get started how fusing work. If you talk to the crafting merchant here, once you chose your profession, you can go to craft, and in the middle you can find the fusing function. So what situation you'll find yourself using the fusing function? The most likely you'll find yourself using this function is when you go to a dungeon and you obtain a rare grade item or any of the higher grade item, but then that item is not for your job, or the level of the item is not something you are looking for, and then so you can fuse the item with another item to get another item that is most likely to be the highest grade item that you put in. Why I say is the most likely to be the highest the grade item you put in, because when fusing, there is a chance that your item can be upgrade or downgrade, but most likely it'll stay the same grade. If you fuse two common grade together, it can possibly turn into one of the magic grade, and then if you fuse magic item, it can possibly turn into a rare grade item, and so on and so forth. So this is why I say that you can actually get better equipment through this method. But then the chance, let's talk about the chance of the item upgrading or downgrading. And this is why I say it's not a very reliable way to get better equipment this way. I would say I don't really have an accurately percentage of either upgrade, downgrade, or stay the same. But from experience, I would say that about 80% of the time it will stay the same grade that you put in. So the grade I put in, the highest here is rare grade. The 80% it'll stay a rare grade item when I fuse it. I would say that it's about 15% that the item can be downgraded. So if I put in a rare grade with a magic grade, the item could possibly downgrade to a magic grade. And then I would say about 1 to 5% that the item can upgrade to a better item. So if I fuse these two, it could possibly turn into a unique grade item. Multiple times I have obtained the unique grade item through fusing the rare. I also have obtained legendary from fusing the unique, but then so far I only have obtained 2 times the legendary from unique, and one of the time it turned back to unique, and then it turned back to rare, and then so on and so forth, and just turned back to magic grade. So this is why I say that this is not a very good way to get better equipment. It's more like a chance kind of thing. Also, you cannot obtain roller grade through this way of upgrading system. If you fuse legendary items, it will stay legendary. You cannot get relic from fusing legendary The only way you can get relic is through advanced dungeon, and if you get a relic grade that is not for your job, unfortunately you cannot fuse it to potentially get the relic grade for your job. It's just something that you just you just have to stick with it. You cannot fuse relic grade items. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is the levels of items that you can get through fusing. The common grade and magic grade and the rare grade. The level of items, the highest of the items you can get is level 150 of any job. The unique grade and the legendary grade items, the highest level of items you can get is 120. You cannot get 130 unique grade items or legendary through fusing. You can only get 130 and above items that is unique grade and legendary through the advancement dungeon that has the stars on it, and this is only for global version. If you are on the C version, then you can only obtain level 130 and above unique or legendaries through the super premium capsule machine. Also, the next thing, let's talk about how fusing works, because I say that you can fuse 2 items. Let's exit out. If you see here, it says fuse 2 or more items to create a new item. The more items you use, the higher the chance of obtaining superior items. What I usually do, I just use the grade of item that I want to fuse with another item that is either magic or common, something that you can easily obtain. I don't find myself putting more than 2. I just put these 2 together to fuse because I try to put more items, junk items, into the other slots, and I feel like it's kind of waste, and it's better just fuse 2 together. And if it's not something that you want, then you can fuse it again. So this is why I said it's a chance thing. I would say just fuse 2 together. That is all you need. Also, there's a lot of rumors say that what each character, different characters has better chance of obtaining certain job item. But I've fused a lot of time in different characters. I don't see that. I still get randomly job of items through fusing, no matter what characters I am on. Also, another tip for you guys, because you have to fuse the item with a junk item that you don't want, what I like to do is just go to the beginner town, the first town you'll meet, because right here you can buy the cheapest equipment, the level 1 equipment. Then you can just buy a bunch of these and then just fuse the items together. Otherwise, if you're just training and you happen to pick up items from your training, you can do that also. But then, if you are really lazy, to click the buy click items, you can also go to the capsule machine, the regular capsule machine, because rare capsule machine most likely give you the magic grade or the common grade, and then you can spend missile playing the regular capsule machine. So you can just draw 10 times, and then you don't have to click bunch of time buying through the beginner town. And sometimes you can also obtain a rare grade from this method. So if you want to do this way, it's a little bit more expensive than buying from the beginner town. But yeah, this is what I like to do. I just get a bunch of rare grade and then fuse. Also, another tip, I don't know if it's actually work, but just for my experience, if I find myself keep using the same item, so if I keep using this item, I find myself more likely the item will downgrade than upgrading. So a lot of time I like to get 2 of the item and then just switch around between 2 of them to do this fusing work. I find myself this way so the item doesn't downgrade easily, but it's just a tip. This is how I do what I do. Still fusing. So that'll be all for today's Pocket Maple. Ooh, we just got a level 150 earring. Awesome. So that'll be all for today's Pocket MapleStory tutorial video. I hope I covered about the fusing, how it works, and some tips and tricks on how I usually do my fusing. I hope this video helped you out, and if this video helped you out, don't forget to leave a like. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel for more Pocket MapleStory tutorial video. I'll post 3 videos a week on Pocket MapleStory as well as other games that I play on this channel, so definitely check them out as well. So that's all for today's, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!